Everyone, welcome to the mental ward where you don't have to be mental, but it sure does help.
Sure the fuck helps. Good afternoon, everybody.
Hey, it's good to be here. We are on special location today for Laugh on the Lake. I'd have people give us a hand, but we're here a little early to be doing this show. So there's about 4 people getting ready, and they're just moving right along. We got a couple of special guests going to stop in and say hi to us while we're here for the next hour. Welcome to Dunlap's Corner Bar. It is a pleasure and an honor to be here. I'm excited. How about you, Jimmy?
I have an erection, for sure.
So he's up for the occasion.
Yeah, I'm up for the occasion. That's absolutely right. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Mr. Sean puts on a hell of a show. He's got comics. I don't even know how many he had last night. There was a good turnout for.
I believe he said 8 or 9.
8 or 9 last night, like 100 people. We're hoping to see this place packed out tonight with comics and visiting people wanting to see live comedy. We are so excited for this whole thing. Give me a couple words, Jimmy.
What other than excited?
Yeah. Give me a new word.
You're hyped. You're bricked up. You got a boner, right?
Yeah, I'm all of those.
Yeah.
We're going to get through the creds real quick, and I'm going to announce this is Abraham Drinking Podcast. He is our producer, George Gresco. He also has several other shows. At 11 o'clock Sunday morning, he has Coffee of Tree. Sunday night, generally, we're on at 6 o'clock on the Mental Ward Show.
A little early today.
Because we had shit to do, and it's my birthday, and this is the way we're going to roll with it.
Woo, happy birthday, you old fuck.
We are, then Sunday nights at 8 o'clock is the Ray Hyclack Show, and then every Monday is the Abraham Drinking Show podcast of all the gang there doing their thing, and Tito goes when Tito goes.
That's right. Talk and tribe with Tito whenever the hell he wants to.
Always fun. Anything else? We got the Cove coming up Tuesday night. Steve Sabo's coming to town from Toledo. A couple, I don't remember the guest. Do you remember who was on there?
Oh, shit, dude, you're killing me.
I know, I'm killing you. I know.
We're on there. Brandon White's hosting. There's somebody else.
And we're on there, and then it's, what's his name, that has Tourette's.
Oh, Harrison Poole.
Harrison Poole. Has Tourette's. That's real nice of me. Right?
Yeah, just like, hey, that motherfucker's got Tourette's. Yeah.
All right, we got through all the intros for right now. There might be a little bit more later as they come to my head. I'm a little slow, so that's the way it works.
Yeah, I guess the last thing that we could just say before we get moving on everything else, you can find this on Facebook Live, obviously.
Yeah.
YouTube the next day, same with Spotify, iHeartRadio for whatever reason, and all that fun stuff.
Mostly YouTube. That's what I watch it on. We'd like to bring up our first guest, good friend of ours.
Everybody's a good friend of yours.
Everybody is my friend. I haven't actually had you on my stage yet, have I? I'm a bum, ain't I?
He said, fuck you.
Willie Santiago.
Woo, Willie.
I'd like to give you a big hand, but it's not going to happen today, right now. Willie's priming up for the game tonight.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
All right.
This is yours.
There's a clip on.
You didn't think we were that technical, did you?
No, no.
I'm moving on up.
Yeah, like hillbillies actually have fucking microphones and shit.
We've seen it like that, but yeah, it's dope.
What exactly? Are you Puerto Rican?
Yeah, I'm Puerto Rican. Yeah.
I gotta find out first. Puerto Rican, Mexican.
Yep, Puerto Rican. Yeah.
You look more Mexican.
Oh my
not at
God.
all. Just Puerto Rican, man. Mom and dad Puerto Rican as hell, man. But my stepfather's Peruvian, so I grew up in Peruvian culture.
Oh, that's interesting.
Food wise and all that. So
You did a lot of wrestling.
yeah, I wrestled.
You still wrestling, aren't you?
This year I have wrestled. I've been dealing with some injuries with my knees, gout and stuff like that. So I just got my knees drained. But gonna probably wrestle at the end of the year or something like that. Supposed to wrestle Rhino from ECW in September, but I'm not going to. just because I'm not
Not 100%
healed
yet.
up
Yeah.
yet, so I'm still dealing with that. But yeah, it'll be 3.5 years wrestling. I trained in 2017, but I didn't start actually wrestling about 3.5 years ago. 4 years ago, yeah.
Oh,
3.5, 4 years ago, yeah. Like constantly.
Right after
wrestling.
COVID?
Huh?
Right after COVID, pretty much?
Yeah, right after COVID, yeah, man. I was wrestling.
That's pretty cool, though.
Taco festivals in Michigan, all around Ohio, PA. So pretty
Which
much in the
one?
region.
Which one do you like more, comedy or wrestling?
Comedy. I do love comedy. Is more intimate, I guess you would say. It's even with but wrestling is the same because if you're like doing one-on-one, you know, it's you and your opponent, and I'm the heel, so heel's a bad guy.
No, yeah.
Very good with mic work. So I think I get more of a better crowd reaction with like fans on wrestling when I'm walking into the ring and I get on the mic and cut a promo. I get a lot of more feedback just because it's sports entertainment. So you're gonna get that.
It's a different
You're not gonna
medium,
get that
yeah.
kind of rowdy crowd with comedy. You're there.
You're lucky if you walk out with 2 followers or something.
Yeah.
You know?
Comedy is definitely more of a challenging battle. It's more of a mental.
I could see where you
Mental
get
thing.
more fans through the wrestling.
Yeah, wrestling was. I had dope moments with wrestling, but comedy it's more rewarding for me. I mean, wrestling is dope, but it's physically more demanding. I've had injuries, back of my neck, stiff neck, going through tables, getting hit with chairs. The most that's ever done was put someone through a table and go through a table through like the corner post.
Well, that shit ain't
turnbuckle.
fake. That
No,
part.
wrestling isn't fake. The only thing that is predetermined, like who's gonna go over. So
And you know that they're going to do their move to do it or whatever.
we'll talk
you know?
about match. We'll talk about it. But when I wrestle like real like pros, like when I mean pros, like guys that have been in the game since I was like a baby, like in the '90s, and like when I wrestled Rhino from ECW, when I wrestled Shane Douglas from ECW, the franchise Shane Douglas. This guy Shane Douglas threw the hardest punch. Like it looked like he was gonna light me up, and he didn't even touch me. I didn't even feel it. I didn't touch it, and I'm like, it took a millisecond for me to react because I'm like, because when he swung it like he was gonna knock me out, and I'm like, oh, he's gonna hit me hard. So when he went to swing and he threw it, I'm anticipating to get hit hard, and he didn't even. I didn't even feel the graze, and I'm like, react. So that was the coolest thing because it was in the rain. It started raining, and it was at this. It was in Warren. It was in Warren, and my dude owns a bar, and his back patio was a sand, like a beach, like volleyball beach thing. So it had a big old sand lot, and we put the ring there, and we wrestled outside the ring most of the match, and we went inside the ring and did our thing. And then that's the second time I went through a table. But I was 2 in front of the table. So, like, this is the table, and this is me. I should have been here, but I was here. So my guy came, he speared me. When he speared me, my head hit the table first, and it broke from my neck, because when I smacked, boop, boop, and it broke. That hurt.
Yeah, I can imagine.
That hurt a lot.
Shit.
Because your back is supposed to break the table, like your upper back.
Yeah.
You're supposed to break it, but my neck hit and then it broke through. So when I folded my neck, is because the table broke and folded over my head.
That'd make me second guess doing any more wrestling.
Yeah, it's not.
How old are you?
I'm 35. I'll be 36 in
See.
a couple weeks. So 36.
When I was 35, I probably would have thought about it too. But now that I'm 59,
I started late, but it was a bucket. It went from a bucket list thing, like something I wanted to do, because my grandfather and my uncle, who got me into wrestling, we were watching it in the '90s and stuff, and that's how we would
communicate.
Communicate and connect with each other and have quality time, was watching wrestling. And they ended up leaving in Puerto Rico 98, 97, 98, and. I always wanted, my thing was to win a title and present it to my uncle. Well, grandfather passed away when I was 14, so I was able to do that, but I wanted to present it to my uncle and have him take a picture with me and hold it up in the air. And I got to do that. So I'm like, all right, it's over. I gave him a thing, but then I ended up still wrestling for 3 more years. Wrestling in and out. Taco festivals. I did Cleveland Taco Festival last year. And the year before that, 2 years ago, was they did it on the actual Jacobs Pavilion, the stage.
Right.
We had our ring up there. And then they're like, all right, we can't have your ring up there no more because you guys keep throwing your opponents off the, off the stage. Yeah, we were. We were throwing I had a straight brawl match. There. I threw my opponent off the stage. He's like, just throw me, bro. Just throw me. I was like, you sure? It's concrete. He's like, I got it, bro. I got it, bro. So he's like, just kick me off. So I kicked him off. He fell. I had to go all the way outside the stage to get to him. And that was an epic match. It hurt. It did. That match hurt because he hit me. He hit me in the head with a trash can. And that trash can had like the cone shape to it. You know what I'm talking about? Those cone tops. He took it out, and when he went to hit me with it, he swung it hard, and it knocked me right on my head. And I'm like, damn, shit. So
started seeing stars with that shit for sure.
Yeah, man. Like I knew it was gonna happen, but I didn't know he was gonna swing it that hard. So when he swung it, and it connected, and I was like, damn. So then he was like, throw me in the garbage can. I'm like, all right. So I whipped him. We're supposed to. They usually run. We just guide them.
Yeah.
Nope. Boom! I threw him into it, and then there was a little orange cone, and I hit him with the bottom, the base of it, and I cleaned them. It's called a receipt. If somebody hits you and they stiff you, you hit them back with a receipt, which is basically like a payback.
Right.
So I stiffed them with the thing pretty good.
I know what the payback is. I never heard it called a receipt.
Yeah, it's called a receipt. Yep. It's like, you stiffed me. It's time for a receipt. But
back in the 90s, I watched a lot of wrestling, I know exactly where you're at.
Yeah, we understand that, so we don't take it personally. I mean, I've had a match where a guy did me on I thought it was personal. So after the match, we went backstage, and me and him had a word or two. Some wrestlers that have been wrestling for 20 plus years, they think that they could just kind of bully you, and I don't play that shit. So I had to tell them what it was. I got to get.
That's probably how come you had a title in such a short time, because you don't take your shit.
I had the title when I wrestled that guy. I don't remember his name. I don't want to say it either.
At the end of the day, you guys are all professionals. Who cares about tenure, right?
Huh?
I said, at the end of the day, you're all professionals. Who cares about tenure with that, right?
Right. Yeah, for sure, man. It's we're all professionals. He tried to blame. He took what I said. Like, he asked me how long I wrestled for. I told him I trained in 2017. So he thought I was wrestling from 2017 till that time. And I'm like, no, I just said I trained 2017. He's like, well, why did you say that? I was like, I thought you would have. I said it how I said it. They think you would have understood. But other than that, that was the only mishap I ever had. And comparison to wrestlers that I had been in ECW, WWE, and I wrestled them, completely different professionalism, man. They were the nicest persons. I mean, when I wrestled Rhino, he just told me the ending, here's how we're gonna end the match, and he let me go over, which was win, and it was with the rollover pin. So it's on YouTube. It's Savage Santiago versus Rhino. So if you guys
watch it later on tonight.
Watch it on YouTube anytime. So he talked the whole match out to me. He's like, we're gonna do some things in the ring, and then we're gonna take a walk outside the ring. And he just guided me through. Do this, do that, do this, do that, do this, do that. Even when I try to tell people when they watch the match, this is where he tells me this, they still can't see when he does because he's so good at it. He'll just grab me, boom, boom, and just continue on. It was so smooth, man. That was my favorite match for sure.
Master of the craft type shit.
Yeah, and I'm so glad I was able to just comprehend and pay attention and just do everything he says right on the button, man. And that was the funnest time I ever had. And I was very nervous just watching, being in front of the dude, him talking. He didn't talk to me about the match, probably maybe a minute or two about it. The whole time he's talking about his neighbor, where he lives at and shit. The personal life shit. And I was like, are we talking about the match?
Let me know what I gotta do.
Yeah. So then he starts to sneak in part of the match, and I'm not listening, and he was like, I was like, what'd you say? He was like, I'm talking about the match, man. Come on, man. I was like, well, you talking about your neighbor, and then you switched it to the match. So I don't know what the fuck you talking about. So, yeah.
It worked out, huh?
Yeah.
That's cool.
It was fun, though.
Either or, which one's your most attended? Most people you ever had at one? Comedy or wrestling?
Comedy, wrestling for sure. Well, so comedy, I did remember with Tony, we run Incognito. We ran it a couple months ago. We're gonna we're doing something else coming up, and the later half of the year, the end half of the year, called Rendezvous. We're still setting that up, but when we did our show Incognito, we always sold out every show, and that was fun. because we sold it out.
Right.
But we did things differently. It was just comedy. It was we mixed it with trivia. We did comedy, had booked comics, and what we did was, instead of having a feature opener, feature, headliner, we had 3 comics. Me and Tony, we would showcase the comics, but it would be like everybody would have the same time. We'll do 15. Everybody does 15 minutes. Those comics do 15 minutes. We compensate them very well. Because I was telling my boy Tony, like, what we do is I want to treat these comics the same. I don't want to have an open feature headliner. I want to just have everybody does the same time. Everybody gets compensated the same way. Mm-hmm. We pay them, we feed them, and we give them drinks on the house, right?
Like a good old-fashioned
showcase. Put them out to the side where they have a couch. They're like highlighted. People will see them like, oh, those must be the comics. People get intimidated to go up to them, and that's kind of the vision we wanted. We wanted you to be able to see who's going to be there, but also at the same time, you feel like there's a barrier to where you can't just go up to them and be like, hey, you know. And we made them feel as comfortable and as important as possible. And so we did those. But wrestling, it had more of a crowd. Like I say, wrestling was more intense with crowd, and I loved that part of wrestling was the sharing the moments with the kids. When kids would try to shake my hand, not just like psych them, like get out of here. But after the show, I'll come out and they would still run up to me. They'll be intimidated because, you know, I'm the bad guy and I would just talk all this shit. And I remember one time specifically, man, in wrestling, this kid was talking shit and I'm like, where's your dad at? Where's your dad at? And this is in Michigan. Where's your dad? Oh, your dad's not here. That's because he doesn't love you anymore. I was just talking all this crap. Little did I know that his dad had died like a couple months ago. I was like, oh man. Like the lady came up to me. She was like, hey, I don't know if you knew. I was like, no, of course I didn't know. I didn't know if you knew. I'm like, no, I don't even know who the fuck you are. Like,
you're just like, I'm just partially an actor, I promise. Right?
Like, hey, because one other lady that was with her was yelling at me like, yeah, you can't say that. And I'm like, shut up. And talking shit. With wrestling, I can't.
Hey, you're playing the hill.
Yeah, I was playing my character. So the lady that talked to me knew that I was, but her friend didn't know. Like she wasn't aware of how it goes. So I told her, like, I said, I apologize. I'm just in my character. And she was like, yeah, the kid had lost his dad a couple months ago. Like,
that does suck.
Oh my God, can I tell him I'm sorry? Like, can I give him a hug? Like, give him here. I had wristbands with Savage Santiago on it. So I pulled my wristband out and I'm like, here, give this to him, please. Tell him I'm sorry, you know, like I didn't, you know, but he took it like a champ. He took it on the chin and he laughed about it too. So I was like, cool. But things like that, you don't know. Like that was a cool moment for wrestling. Comedy, my favorite moment was me and this lady that was going through chemotherapy, and obviously people thought that I went through chemotherapy, but I have alopecia, so because I started comedy when I had hair, and then I lost it. Took some time off to deal with that, and then I got back into it.
What kind of cancer was it?
It was her cancer.
Yours.
I don't have
cancer. No, he doesn't have cancer. He's got alopecia, you dumb fuck.
Yeah, because this kid came. You know,
he's on my bad side. I'm only picking up part of it.
To backtrack it, like I was after work, I went to a liquor store to grab something to drink, and this little kid was sitting outside one of the stores in that lot. He was like, "Kid, do you have any cash?" I don't carry cash. No, sorry, kid, I don't have any cash on me, man. This is a card. And I'm walking past. He's like, "Hey." I was like, "Huh?" He was like, "Do you have cancer or something?" I was like, "Are you being a dick, man, or are you just generally asking out of concern?" And I'm like, "Nah. If I had cancer, I wouldn't be walking to the liquor store, buddy."
I told him. You'd be having somebody get that.
I'd be walking to the liquor store, buddy. Just didn't know what I said. He's like, "Oh, okay." Yeah. But that moment I was at the Funny Stop Comedy Club. Rest in peace, Pete. And I was doing a show there. It was one of those amateur nights, and she was there. She was going through chemo. Her friends took her out to see some comedy. She didn't know I was going to be there. Obviously, I did a set where I was talking about my alopecia, so she was aware that I wasn't going through cancer treatment or anything. But I have the picture on my phone, so I will never forget it because it like really meant a lot to me. I made her night, and she had a wig on with a little headband. And she took her wig off immediately, went up to me, hugged me, like, "Thank you so much. Oh my God, you made my night. I wasn't expecting to see someone like you." I was like, "Nor was I." I didn't expect to see someone like you. You're in the midst of chemo, trying to recover through cancer. Get through it. And she took her wig off. I wore it, and we took pictures together. She gave me a lollipop with a little thing attached to the stick of it and saying like "fuck cancer" type things, and I wish I still had it, man. But to this day, I want to find out if she survived it and beat it or not. I don't know. I have no idea. I have her picture, and I'm like, maybe AI can help me identify her, but it's like, how? Because
we gotta find this woman.
We gotta find her.
I would love to find out if she did survive, because I'd love to see her again, man, and thank her for that was my favorite moment in comedy, and that's where the midst of when I got back into it, and man, it was a very touching and unforgettable moment for me, because this lady is fighting life or death, and I made her night.
How long you been doing this?
8 years.
8 years? Mm-hmm. Damn, we just turned 3. Like,
yeah, because I started in 2012, man. I started in 2012. I started with Delonte Hawk and Shaw Showtime and a few other East Side comedians. Joe Whelan on the West Side when he was running Lakewood Village Tavern back in 2012. That's when you ever went to Lakewood Village Tavern?
Yeah, I know it was.
So the stage was on the other corner where the bathrooms are at. So they had it at the other side. And that's when I was doing it. And I was 20, 21, young. So I was doing that with them. And all this happened with me, alopecia. It started from a patch to 2 weeks later, I looked like this. So it was kind of a bit of a shocker for me. It was a change because I was in my prime, man. So I closed myself out to the world and just kind of stayed inside for a few years. So
yeah, it can be probably something where it's just like I gotta come to grips with what I look like now type deal.
I did, man. It took a while, man, because I had to deal with people staring at me. People just don't know. I wouldn't say people are ignorant and just staring, but people were staring, and I just kind of took that as ignorance. Some people would ask, kids would just stare, and whenever I would take my son with me anywhere, my son, I had only my son at the time, and he's half white, and he looked like Macaulay Culkin from Home Alone. He did. So anytime I would take him to somewhere, and I have a joke about it, where people would stare at me, and some person like looked at him and like gave him this like look, like, you cool? They didn't say it, so one of my jokes is like somebody was like, hey, are you okay? Is that your dad? And my son's a dick, so he probably would have been like, "No, he's not."
I'm being abducted.
Look at me. You can tell he's not my dad.
It doesn't look like.
I was home alone again.
So he stands next to his sister.
You're Jimmy. You said he was home alone again.
Yeah, he was, right? Yes. So there really that uncomfortability was, because I would take him with me. He's just like a little white kid, and he's with me. So people always stare at me when I go to stores and stuff. Not much, not really anymore. I don't care. We me and my son joke about it.
I feel like alopecia is more well known now than what it was.
Yeah, back then it really wasn't when it happened. I didn't know so many people had it. Well, people did have it. I didn't know this girl I went to high school with, which I went to high school right down the street from Lincoln West. I didn't know she had it, and I seen her, and she was like, "Yeah, I have it." And she pulled out her wig. I was like, "Oh shit! Didn't know you had the wig the whole time in school." So, you maxed it very well.
I don't know nothing about it. What is it?
It's autoimmune disease. Your brain thinks that your hair follicles are attacking the body, so it stops it from growing. It's not hereditary. Well, it is hereditary through the mother, but my mom didn't have it. Nobody else in my family has it. My father's side, they're bald. Like, they bald and have bad hairlines, but I'm the only one that has it.
I was just at a mic a couple weeks ago, and dude was doing it first time comedy. He also had alopecia, and that was like mostly his whole entire 5-minute set that he did, just talking about it and like how life is with it and all that. Yeah,
so, was he born with it?
I believe so. Yeah.
Most of the people I meet were born with it. I had it happen to me when I was in like I met this guy when I was in PA not too long ago, going to the Morgan Wallen concert with my wife, and it's so cool to meet someone with alopecia too when you see them, because I'm always the first to engage about it, because we're entertainers, so I'm like, yeah, alopecia, and I'm like, I can see they got no eyebrows, and I look at their eyes to see if they got no eyelashes. I'm like, he got alopecia for sure. So, alopecia, bro? Hell yeah, bro. Man, it's like it's crazy. It's like meeting a relative you never knew you had. Yeah. Like in the same gang. Like, peace, bro.
So you start a fucking club.
We'll start a clique, man. We'll start a fucking Facebook group, alopecia only, but it is cool because I get to ask them how they dealt with it, and when they were kids, they dealt with it, and I tell them like I was 21 when I lost mine, and for me, I don't say it's tougher because they had to grow up with people picking on them and bullying them, and for me, I was just in my prime, and I'm like looking forward to being in my 20s, and then this happens, and I had to like just cut myself off from everything, from breakdancing to just being outside, enjoying my time, and just kind of closing myself out. And
Now you're back to being Willie, though.
yeah, but I got back in 2019, man, the comedy, and I used what I have, like looking how I look, Uncle Fester, jokes like that, Ninja Turtles, those jokes, and I used that. I haven't.
I do think you look a lot like Mr.
Yeah, so
Uncle
I used
Fester.
those, huh?
I do think you look a lot like Uncle Fester.
Yeah, for sure.
Couple
Yeah, I
of
get that.
the-
I get that, man. I get that a lot, man. I mean, I did, and that's fine. At first, I was like, but I took it when that was first happened to me. I was very depressed about it, but I laugh with it, man. And what it is that people, that if I do anything like roast battles or something, like if people want to roast me, I'm like, cool, because I dig deeper into your faults and your little mishaps and how you
Right,
look.
just because you have an
They don't like that when I do
autoimmune
it,
disease, like everybody else has some even bigger faults that you can.
Yeah,
like,
mine's are easily to recognize.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
When I dig into them, they're like, can you stop now?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
No, don't
don't like
stop.
it.
Well, it
Fucking
is-
hammer down on the bitch.
It's like I talk about all the time, though. To do comedy, you got to have thick skin, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
So, like the amount of times that I've been called an ugly motherfucker the time in my life, like it is what it is. I am who I am.
Yeah, man, you can't change it, really. You just got to embrace it and love who you are, man. And I always say that, man. Like, you know, you guys, everybody who ever look in the mirror, just remember, man, you don't look like me. So, oh, yeah, you're right. Oh, so stop complaining. I'm thinking how ugly you is. Shut the fuck up. Smile, man, because it could be worse. I always say, you know, and my son joke about it because I always tell him, like,
How old is your son?
my son is 14. Yeah,
14?
Yeah. My son's 14. I got a daughter that's 11.
That's how old, right around how old Jimmy was whenever we put together the idea that we were going to do comedy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and
Yeah, I
now
don't-
he's 31, and we
Oh,
just
shit.
started. But
So you guys waited 15 years?
Well, there were some things that happened.
You had the drunk
Yeah.
idea. You was like, you want to do comedy? And then,
well, I spent probably from that time to the next 15 years, I was drunk.
Yeah, exactly. So he was about to get off the hooch a little bit, and then we're just like, you know what, let's fucking do it. So
that's awesome, man.
A couple things came up on our life, you know, it was tragic, and we decided, let's do this while we still can.
What is good is that you had the idea and you didn't let it fade away, man. You brought it to life.
it was something in the making, that's for sure.
It's a beautiful thing. man.
Every comment that we've had so far has been just about telling you happy birthday, by the way. Just letting you know.
Thank you all.
Oh, it's your birthday today?
Yeah, it's my birthday.
We're
well,
just going to go over it real quick. David Ward said, fuck off, Jimmy's, of course. Every week he does that. Thank you, Uncle David. We appreciate it. And he also said happy birthday. Ray Highclack chimed in, said happy birthday to you.
Ray.
Thanks, Ray.
Big Moore and Tito have as well.
Awesome.
Thank you all. I appreciate it.
59, dude.
Hey, next year's the year. Speaking of roast.
Yeah.
Oh, you
On the
doing one for
25th,
60th, man?
On the 25th, we're doing a roast of Jimmy Ward
All right.
Jr. I will be 60. The 25th of next June. Well, it'll be 2 days early, but I want to do it on a Friday. Say something. Anyhow, yeah, it's become my life. I quit drinking, and this is my high. This is my drunk. This is where I get my drive, my desire to live almost, you know.
What a blessing
I
it is,
mean,
man.
You're a
My
fucking...
kids also, you know.
You're a fucking
I love
slut
my
for
kids
comedy,
like
dude.
nothing. I am a slut for comedy. I can't help it.
It's okay. It's okay.
Somebody
I
puts on a show, I was like, I can't pay you now. And I said, I don't give a fuck. I'll be there.
He's like, I'm there. I'll take that stage
Oh,
time.
I'll take that money too if you got it though.
Right, for sure.
I've been the same way recently, not gonna lie. I'm like,
just-
I'll take the fucking stage time. Let's roll.
I feel like I only have so much time now to do this because I started so late. And I'm going to do everything possible to do what I love to do now. I played softball for 35 years. That was my thing.
Oh, nice.
I did that. I did that drunk most of the time, but I did it.
Most of them do, though, man. Most people that play softball, like, used to play baseball.
Softball
had,
and
like,
bowling, they're always drunk. That's what I did.
A dream that didn't go through, and they're like, we're just going to play softball and get drunk while we're doing
Yep.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
No,
a lot
when
of
I was
people
a-
that I went to school would do that, bro.
I was a kid. I played baseball all my life. And then I looked at myself, I said, I want to be a baseball player. And then I looked at myself and I'm like, I'm never going to be a baseball player. This is as big as I'm getting.
That's for sure with you.
I was like 5'7" and 120 pounds. I was good at what I did, but, you know, nobody's going to look at a 120-pound kid. You know,
not in MLB, no.
So,
I mean, that's the football, man. I realized that stuff.
I went to softball and bowling and became an alcoholic.
Hey, that's the American way, bro.
It really fucking is. You ain't wrong.
Well, I'm glad you was able to get rid of a bad habit.
Let me ask you this: the question that we always ask everybody that's on our show, makes Jimmy giggle. Have you been diagnosed, since we are the mental ward? It's usually behind me, that's why I'm doing it. Since we are the mental ward show, do you have any mental illnesses that's been diagnosed?
No.
Not diagnosed.
My wife would probably tell y'all some shit she thinks I'm diagnosed with, but no, man. I don't.
Let's get her on the show
Anything that
real
a
quick.
doctor told me.
I said, let's get her on the show real quick.
All right.
Where's she at?
At home, this motherfucker don't pick up his socks.
I always ask that question. Sometimes people come out and tell me all kinds of shit they got, and some people think, I may have this, or...
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. No, just I don't think I'm mental. No,
I don't have nothing.
I don't have anything that's not that I know of.
My
We're
son
men,
says
we just
I
don't
have
know, you know?
My son
Like,
says I have anxiety, but who doesn't have anxiety when you go on a
does have
stage
some semblance of
or
anxiety.
whatever?
I never had it, and honestly, I probably never had anxiety on stage. Because I did theater growing up, middle school and high school. Mm-hmm. So when I get on stage, I get excited. But I would say nervous-wise, because when I got back into comedy, I was drinking very heavily. So then I would be like, I don't remember what I'm going to talk about when I would be at the Funny Stop.
Yeah.
And I would just jibber jabber, but I knew I couldn't cuss because Pete would kick me the fuck off the stage.
Yeah. I heard that many
As long as
times.
I don't cuss, I'm good. And
I've
he
never been
loved
to the
me,
Funny
man.
Stop, but I heard that about people.
Yeah, he would cut people off mid, like they'd start cussing, and he'd get on the mic like, I told you don't motherfucking cuss on my stage. Get the fuck off my stage. And he'd be like cussing. He's like, I told you no cussing on my stage. Now get the fuck off my stage. And I'm like, you just said no cussing, and you
Right.
dogging them, man. You cursing them out. And then they'll be like really like college kids and stuff. They go and they'll be standing on the stage with the mic in their hand like, I think it's a joke. I said, get the fuck off my stage. And they're like, oh shit, he's for real. And everybody be quiet and not die laughing because it's so funny for him to do that. For me, it's like you're in the back of the room. Like if the comic's up there, and he's back here in this little spot, and he's like, "Hey!" He cuts your mic off and turns his on. Like, "Hey, I said no cursing on this show. No fucking cursing. Now get the fuck off my stage." And I'm like, "Oh shit!"
I've heard a lot of shit like that about him. That's great.
That was the best.
That's one spot that I wished I would have went before while he was alive, because I never done it because we weren't in the comedy yet. But I wish, because so many people tell me about the Funny Stop.
He gave a lot of people opportunity, man. Like I got to open up for a show that had Angel Salazar headlining, and I say it like that because when I went to Dave Swenson's workshop at the Improv, when it was called at the time, he said that like you want to word what you say and what you do like correctly. Like the headliner didn't book you. The comedy room booked you to open for the guy that's headlining. Mm-hmm. So that's why I said like Funny Stop. Pete booked me to open up for the headliner that happened to be Angel Salazar. And Angel Salazar was Chi-Chi from Scarface.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you know the Chi-Chi's the Scarface's right-hand man?
Yeah.
The guy with the little purple fit in the beginning, yeah. So he was not Chi-Chi on stage. Like, rest in peace, he had passed away. But this dude stripped into his underwear on stage. Tidy whities. And I was like, oh shit. And I got there late because I was drinking Jack on the way there.
Nice.
I was getting hammered with Jack on the way there, and then I get there. Pete's like, no, you not perform. You're fucking late. Like, Pete, my bad, bro. My bad, man. I got caught in traffic. It wasn't getting caught in traffic. It's because I was just bullshitting time and drinking. Like, it was from here to Akron, so it was about 40 minutes. So I got there. No, I'm gonna go on stage now. So he's telling me no, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna go on stage. And I'm like walking towards the stage. The host is trying to buy time. He sees me. And I see my boy Angel Isaac, and he's there, and I think he's supposed to feature. And I I was like, I'm here. So tell me he get off the seat. He can put me back. He can put me on. And so P was just like, motherfucker. So I get on stage, I perform, I did my thing. But watching Angel Salazar's set was wild. From him watching him play a gangster in Scarface, and then this dude's old as hell, stripping out to his underwear on the stage was a mind-boggling.
Whole different light, yeah.
That was the coolest thing in comedy I did though. Was I got to open up for a show that was headlining Angel Salazar. The guy that was played Scarface right hand man. That was cool. But Pete gave everybody opportunities, man. As long as you were loyal and dedicated to your craft, really just dedicated to your craft, but dedicated to going to Funny Stop.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
You know, and he'll put you on. He'll put you on shows. He'll have you open. You know, if you got better, you'll further you in there. But yeah,
That'd be cool.
That was.
I have the same connection like with Dave from Funny Farm.
Yeah.
He puts me on a couple shows here.
That's
and there.
awesome, man.
You know, open up right now. I'm hoping to get a feature spot pretty soon. It's a process.
Man, you just gotta work it, man. Just to work it, bro.
I got the time. They just gotta allow me to do it.
Yeah, repetition, man. Repetition. Get more time. Practice more time. My boy Anthony Mayo, man. He gave me.
Where we at on time, Jimmy?
We're 40 minutes in.
40 minutes in, because in a minute I want to see if Sean wants to come up here and talk about this.
Please, bring him up, man. He's the main guy that made everything happen here.
He making everything happen today.
Yeah,
You said something about Anthony Mayo. I just saw he was in Texas.
Yeah. Mayo's my brother, man. Like when I got back into comedy, he started comedy, and we went to Columbus shows and shit like that. And that was my dog, man. He just went off and did his thing. He did everything the right way. I'd always connect with him and reach out to him and just ask him how he's doing and stuff like that. And he's always just tells me like, just keep working your craft, bro, and just get your footage already. And he's like, hurry up and get your footage already, man. I know you got plenty of sets. Just get your fucking 5 to 7 on the footage already. And I'm like, my bad, man. I just don't always end up doing stuff, and then I never record it. And
I'm bad with that too, to be honest.
Yeah, kind of just puts his foot in my ass, like, man, hurry, just do it, and I'll send you the information, and you can send it in. I'm like, all right, it's just don't, like I have some footage, but it's like bad quality, like my boy's laughing while he's holding the camera.
Yeah.
You can't have that. You want to place it like how you guys have your equipment. So where nobody's holding it and you can hear their laughter out of everybody. So
Plus, if you have these on, if you're recording,
if
you have one of these on, it'll block out a lot of the talk.
So I have bought a couple of those and had it, but my boy was recording and he had it in his hand, so I could hear him laughing.
You're gonna hear it,
I'm like, motherfucker. So we're just gonna get the stands and all that, and that's why we started running our own shows, so we could have that. And then when we were running Incognito, the guy that we had, our photographer, he kept forgetting to bring his video camera. I'm like, I think he was doing it intentionally. So Rick, stop. No, he's doing his own thing, but that was it right there. So that's pretty much where I'm going from there. Just recording of 5 to 7, and then I got it from there, man. Just really all it is, man. Anybody that's trying to grow in the comedy game, man, you want to be repetitive with your sets, go into all the mics you can. Anytime I meet somebody that's new in the game that just want to start comedy, well, you want to hit up all the mics. It's gonna be tiring because it's a late night gig.
Yep.
You're gonna get lack of sleep, but you got to put your work into it, man. If you got a second shift job, cool. You can make it work. You might miss a couple of shows, 8 o'clock shows, mics, but you can hit up some late night mics. LBT is a late night mic on Wednesdays. We got, a Monday night at the 5 o'clock lounge over here. They start at 9:30, 10 o'clock. You can hit those up, but it's at the end of the day, man. You got to sacrifice your time and sleep to make this happen.
Yeah, I've sacrificed a lot.
Overnight.
I start work at 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
So when I come to town, it's because I just took myself a 4-hour nap.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Because I got to go do that and then run home and take another 3-hour nap to go to work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. It's tough. It really is tough, but you really got to dedicate yourself in. I wanted to tell you, man, from someone like me, man, like I work a first shift job and then I get out of work and I do maintenance technician work. So after work, I do other contracting jobs. And I work from 7:30 in the morning till about 8:30 at night and times. And the last thing I want to do is step out and tell some jokes. I say it's the last thing I want to do, but my body's so spent from the whole day. It's hard, but you got to push through. Especially the newer comics, and myself. It doesn't matter if you're new, been in the game for a decade or more. You gotta put your time in. If you want to work on new sets, you master the 30 minutes, whatever. You got another 30 minutes you got to master. You got another hour you got to master. After you finish that hour that you mastered and you performed, you got to keep going another hour, another 15, another 5, another 10. It all stacks from 5, 10, 15. Turn that shit into a 30. Turn that into a 45. Turn that 45 into an hour. And then you reset it again. You hit that reset button on the Nintendo, book up, and you gotta start a new one. And that's what it takes, man. That is your dedication and drive, and you got to do it. You got to either love it or don't do it, man.
I do think that you got to have the repetition of doing it.
Yep.
Same set.
Yeah.
So you get it.
You drill into your head. Yeah.
Trust me, it gets very repetitive and boring for me. And people always tell me to bring back this joke, bring back this joke, bring back this joke. You haven't said this joke in a minute, and I'm like, bro, I said it so many times. But you haven't said it in front of these people. You haven't in front of these people, and I'm like, oh yeah, you're right. I get reminded by that a lot. Like people tell now, they're like, say it in the joke, say it in the Professor joke, say those jokes that you said before, and I'll have to rewind and go back to reset it and fix it to what I'm talking about now. That's why most of my jokes start to revolve around everything I've ever talked about. My jokes are about me, my life, and things I experienced, and you do stories and stuff like that. But I'm more of a storyteller in a sense. I don't have one-liners. I'm not a one-liner person. I
got a mix of both.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, man. I don't think I'm quite like a one-liner.
And then on my stories, I got tons of add-ons that I've added on since I've done the stories. You learn to mix that together
and to turn it into like a full 15, 30-minute set, man. It's all about. People will say, like, people could be funny in front of people, but when they're on stage, it's a whole different realm. Comedy is a whole different realm.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You touch that mic, it's a whole different thing. And it's the beauty when you love doing it.
We're going to take about 10 minutes of this and dedicate it to Mr. Sean, have Mr. Sean come up. You want to come up here for a couple minutes, bro?
He said, hell no, I don't want you.
He said, screw you, can stay there. We got 4 seats.
Oh, do you? Oh, okay. I need one of them shirts, Sean. Not your size though. That cover like my left titty.
Hello, everybody.
Cover your left titty.
Yeah.
We got the real professional mics.
Here you go. Well, I'm going to tell you right up front. This is the reason why Laugh on the Lake exists. There might not be too many people in here right now, but we're going to fill it up later. Laugh on the Lake, 3rd annual, second show of the weekend.
Second show of the weekend.
First show was very successful.
Last night, standing room only, near West Theater.
Nice.
Standing room only.
Glad to hear that.
I saw the pictures of the turnout. It looked like a wonderful fucking time.
Yes.
Good. I'm glad.
Big shout out to Jim Nolan.
Jim Nolan?
Yeah, you know him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were just with him last week.
I pulled him out the crowd.
Oh, really?
I met him at an open mic over at Skylar's.
Yeah.
I gave him a ticket and he came. So they got a chalkboard behind the stage over there. I said, go write your name on. He said, am I going up tonight? I said, maybe. At that time, I did not know this. I did not know this. Sure enough, one of the comics didn't show up. He was sitting in the crowd. I did just like this. He said, and I put him up, man, and he did great.
Good, awesome. We love that.
Yeah.
We love Jim. He's a good guy.
Yeah, man.
He's new to the game, but he's doing great, man.
He is.
Yeah.
I like what Willie was saying, and he's right, man, about that repetition. And Jimmy speaks about that all the time. You do got to get that first 5 minutes, man, and work it, and then you do the next 5 and work it, then you get into the next 5 and work it. Repetition is the key.
It's just so much fun to get to do this, and then when you have an event like this, my heart got pumped as soon as I woke up this morning. Everybody's telling me
Decided to be on your birthday?
Everybody's telling me happy birthday. I don't give a crap. I want to do some comedy. I'm happy everybody appreciates me and tells me happy birthday. But the comedy is what drives me. People say, what do you want to do today? I want to go do a show with Mr. Sean. That's what I want to do.
Yeah, right.
That's exactly how he was thinking, though.
No, for real?
Yeah.
I'm honored, man. I do this for y'all.
That ain't no lie. I mean, you help out so many comics. We appreciate what you do.
Yes,
Look
sir.
at this list you got for tonight. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Look at all those people. Heck, I don't even know, like, half of them.
Oh, wait till y'all meet LeBron James out of West Virginia, man. No, he's blind for real.
Oh, cool.
Oh, shit.
19-year-old guy. He been doing comedy for like 10 months. Wait till you gonna sign him up. Watch what I tell you.
How did he get here?
He wasn't driving.
He got like 3 free. He got an entourage.
Good for him.
I would hope so,
Yeah,
because
man.
somebody got to bring his ass here, right?
He bringing the blind dog with him?
No, he got a cane now. I don't know if that was a joke or not.
That's awesome. I read that. I'm like, when I read it, I'm like, this motherfucker better be blind. Because if he come with
What if he was
seeing
deaf?
eyes, I'm gonna be like, hey, what's going on?
So actually, Tyrone Gaines went up after him last night, and he was like, he was wondering how we was gonna get him off stage, which was brilliant. But no, he was a true professional. I told him his time, and he maybe went like 20 seconds over, but he was right there.
Awesome.
Yeah,
That is
man.
awesome.
Yeah, very
Sometimes when you do
professional.
go over, man, it's because you end of your set, or
Yeah, you gotta
or it's like
finish.
hot right now, like people are enjoying it.
Yeah.
So yeah, you go.
I don't mind if they
Close
finish
it.
off their story. I don't care if they do one more little.
We were just talking about running the light shit.
Yeah,
the
we were
other
talking
day.
about that on the way here. But if you've seen like several lights time after time, and you're not off, get the fuck off.
There's comics that do it, that they're like their whole set is not going too well. They
Right.
want to get that one joke before I get off stage.
And you're trying to
Happens a lot of
help
veterans,
that
though, they
person,
do
not
that.
hurt that person. Sometimes, it's not your night.
Yeah, so I get off stage.
It is your night. Okay, we're gonna let that go.
Yeah,
We're gonna-
we let it ride for a second, right?
know?
Yeah.
So you're gonna be like, all right, guys, that's my time, and that's it. You
The last-
you'll be like, well, I farted. All right, guys, that's my time, and then that's it, and then that'll close. That's the cleanest way you can get off stage if your set's not going too well. You get into it, whatever
Yeah.
you say. That's so I took
I'm
a bite of
just-
the bologna
I'm so
sandwich. All right,
meticulous
guys,
with
that's
how my time
and
works.
then you could get off
Like-
the stage.
The way that I do my stuff, I'm just like, well, I see the light, I'm going into the last bit, I know the last bit's going to be a minute, is pretty much the way that I do it. So like, but some people aren't like that, and some people I'm just like, you're really fucking killing me right now.
I'm a victim to doing that, man. I do that.
and sometimes you don't want to cut somebody off, but you got to get it on.
Yeah.
You got
You got to
to.
get on.
You got
Yeah.
to.
But so when you go over it, there's the people that are hosting it. If you're like rocking, if you're doing it, and people are laughing, and they give you the light, and you closing out your set, and people are laughing, and then you like drag it to like one little quick segment, and they just kind of put their light down. Cool, but I've done it to where I'll go. It's not that I wasn't getting laughs; it's just I forgot that I got the light.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Sure.
oh, shit. Yeah, I will see the light. I'm like, oh yeah, I got it. And then I keep talking because time flies when you're on stage. Like when you
It
do
do.
that, the 5 or 10
It
man,
does.
that feels like you're there for 2 minutes.
The last thing you want to do
You
is
know?
clap somebody off, but damn it, sometimes you might have to do it.
But when you master your timing, man, you know what time
Yeah.
it is. When you get
Yeah.
the light means you got a minute left. Mm-hmm. So just close out your set. And if you I want to see this joke, save that shit for the next show because you can't do it. And I'm saying that now, but I'll be victim to it. But I respect. You got to respect the light. though.
Yeah.
Respect the
Like
light.
whenever he's doing this big ass showcase tonight, he had like what, 10, 12 people on there?
Absolutely.
you got to respect. it.
You got to respect the time.
Always.
You got to respect the time
got to.
because you only had so much time. You as a producer, you only give them so much. you know?
Last night was a prime example, and because I was renting over at the Near West
Yeah.
Theater, and I'm not
been
at
on
liberty
theater
to
too,
say how
huh?
much I was paying, but I had to be out of there by a certain time. So I look up and it's like 9:40. I had to be out by 10.
Yeah.
I got 100 people in there, and it's 9:40, and the last comic just getting off stage. So what do people like to do after the comedy
The
show?
bullshit.
Yep, mingle and shit.
Linger.
Yep.
And they selling merch, and I had to go up there. Excuse me, I don't care where you gotta go, but
Get
you
the
gotta
fuck
go
out
from
of
here.
here.
You sell that merch
It's not
outside.
even Trump,
Yeah.
Near West Theater is a beautiful spot too, man.
It is.
It is phenomenal.
But we gotta-
Congrats to getting that too, man.
Phenomenal list.
Say it,
See,
brother.
they come to me to say the big words.
Yeah.
Yes, thank
Because I'm going to spit it out wrong.
Ain't that the damn truth?
It's a great having you here.
Thank you guys for having me, man.
Oh,
honestly.
man, we're going to have you on a show.
Yeah, man.
So we're going to have you on a Cove show because I haven't had you up there yet.
No, not at all. Not at all.
So
Okay.
Usually-
how you gonna just skip over Jim? You shake his
yeah,
hand.
fuck him.
Y'all, he said it.
Anyhow,
What
both
do,
these two tonight.
What do Milton got going on today?
He isn't with Kevin Whelan.
Yeah, yes.
I like Kevin.
They're at Chagrin.
Yeah, the Chagrin Falls something, yeah.
Yeah, he has that.
Okay.
But it is an honor to be at Laugh on the Lake. I've been to every one.
Third year.
I've been to every one.
Third year.
I remember the first one. Was you at the first one?
What?
When it was at the picnic grounds?
Yeah.
I think you
I
were.
was there. Yeah, I was there. I
Yeah.
still got that shirt.
That was my first year.
I had that
No,
shirt
I
on
still got that
yesterday.
shirt, and I wear it to shows, man. I put it on, man.
That
I
was-
had mine on yesterday.
Yeah,
That was
bro.
my,
I still got that. I folded it before I came here, man. I was putting clothes, and I was like,
Yeah.
I'm a brand new comic
it
at the
shrunk too
time.
much, so I can't wear it. Like I can't just put it on and be like, hello. 'Cause
I'm a brand new comic at the
Really
time.
sure.
I think I had 10 days in.
Okay.
And
Yeah, it was, yeah.
I go up there and I just hear all the comics that I've seen on flyers and stuff, and they're all talking, how do I do 5 minutes clean? How do I do 5 minutes clean?
Yeah.
So I remember when Flint went up there at the front, he had to cut Flint off because Flint didn't give a shit.
He didn't, man. And the reason why I had to be clean, because we was outside in the public
with
space,
kids, yeah.
and kids was walking by. And comics, I just want to say, clean comedy is not as hard as you really think it is.
No, it isn't.
Just- we overthink it.
Yeah, and there's
Yeah.
different definitions of what clean comedy is, though, too, at the same
You
time.
are correct.
Yeah.
Like the recent one he went to on a contest that he's getting ready to get in, it
Okay.
says no vulgarity,
No profanity.
profanity.
Yeah.
So I think
so
you
I
could
can
say
talk
like,
about adult subjects, but I can't say fuck, I guess. That's the way it
Let's
looks.
say intercourse.
Yeah, exactly.
as long as you can make it funny. If
Yeah.
you can't make it funny, find another joke.
Yeah, I'll just be like, me and my girl were having coitus. Like, come
No,
on.
for real.
Yeah,
We were planting flowers.
exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
I was pollinating her.
See?
Pollinating.
So,
That's dope.
really,
out
I think
there
our
writing
hour's up, isn't it?
Yep.
We are,
For
yeah, we're 56 minutes into the live.
Okay, we're good.
But I gotta go over Thrive real quick.
Okay, yeah.
Because
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because also David said, will you buy my merch?
Oh, he got merch this year?
No, he made it up because he picked on Marty.
Oh.
Well, also he
should have merch,
we
though.
do have Thrive Together merch. We do.
Yeah, we're gonna get bracelets and stuff.
But we got
Sure.
we got shirts too.
Yeah,
You
sure.
were supposed to be getting them some merch, young lady. You were supposed to be in charge of the merch.
Before we head off, I do want to talk about Thrive Together Fest because I got to talk about it every damn week, right?
Good.
So, second annual Thrive Together Fest for Ashtabula County Mental Health Awareness. We're rocking it on August 15th at 3 p.m. This is, of course, in honor of my cousin David Ward Jr. It's going to be at 3954 Plymouth Ridge Road in Kingsville, Ohio. You're going to see 20 plus comedians there that day. You're going to see some music. You're gonna oh gosh, actually, it's a $10 entry for it. It is 100% of those proceeds do go to NAMI of Ashtabula County. So we ain't making anything out of this. We're trying to give support to the mental health awareness and make sure that people can live a better life, right? With that $10 entry fee, you are getting food included with your entry. And we had some damn good food last year, right?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. When David's cooking it, you know it's gonna be good.
But we're also going to have silent auction, 50-50 raffle. Some vendors are going to be there. I just got a couple more today. Well, yesterday, I mean. It is bring your own beverage. Doesn't mean booze.
Good, because I might have a soda or two.
Yeah.
oh no.
And bring your own chair. Bring out the damn lawn chairs. We're going to hang out in the yard. We're going to have a good time. That's really it. August 15th. We're less than 2 months away now. Let's get her done, right?
Let's get it
You're
done.
done.
Okay, that's all done, and everything else is good. We can wrap here.
Yeah, let's wrap it up like a condom. Let's go.
But thank you once again, Dunlap's Corner Bar, for having us. We will be here for the next 3 hours or so, just hanging out
Absolutely.
and telling jokes. Come down and hear these guys. These guys are really funny people.
start at 5
Plus,
o'clock.
I'll be here too. I'm not that funny, but you can still fucking come. All right, we're signing off. Thank you all for being here. Love you all. Have a good.
All right.
See you in about 2 hours. Comedy hour.
Right.